Recently, the Global AI Center POLLYPRIANY has taken part in the Global Digital Compact's town hall. And one of the issues and the questions that was addressed to the audience and also by the audience was exactly the one devoted to the environmental sustainability. And we understand pretty clearly that the corrupted weather alert can be as dangerous as a polluted river. And that is precisely why the Global AI Center POLLYPRIANY has one of the institutes that is fully committed to address one of the matters that in particular was addressed today in the Global Digital Compact's town hall. Our AI Institute on Digital Economy and Eco-Cybersecurity focuses exactly on the nexus between the environmental protection and digital integrity. If people cannot trust the weather alert, the distress signal, the evacuation notice, the accessibility channel, or the protection-related platform communication, then sustainability is no longer resilient. It already becomes fragile. And that's exactly where AI enters the picture. That is why the one priority action for implementing the GDC in the next 1 or 2 years should be this: legally protect the environmental and humanitarian information space as a trusted public commons and regulated upstream. Through our work at the Global AI Center POLLYPRIANY, we have developed the concept of eco-cybersecurity, a framework that unites the protection of the living sphere, ecosystems, nature, non-human life, with the protection of the information sphere on which safety, dignity, mobility, and environmental survival increasingly depend. In our contribution to, for instance, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime last year, we argued the truth channels, weather alerts, distress signals, route information, and other life-relevant communications must not be fabricated, suppressed, deceptively ranked, or digitally corrupted. That's not a niche concern. It's an emergent condition of lawful sustainability governance. And who should lead? When addressing the second part of the question, of course, we would say that state must lead by codifying these duties into law and public governance. Yet the real implementation must be co-led with UN actors, digital platforms, civil society, and independent oversight institutions. That is also why I would say, if we are asking who should lead and how this should be done, then we should also look seriously at the Artificial Intelligence Constitution. Many of the answers are already there in those pages as a practical legal compass for governing artificial intelligence, protecting dignity, and embedding accountability into the implementation of the GDC. Because in this century, to protect the environment, we must also protect the truth-bearing systems through which people navigate environmental danger. And if we get that right, we will not merely make sustainability digital, we'll make it governable, enforceable, and human-centered. Thank you for supporting our initiatives. To get more information, our contribution would also be available on the official website. And then stay tuned.